iLEAP Club members. Today I will be talking about debate and debating skills. What is a debate? A debate is a structured argument where two teams or individuals speak alternately for and against a particular proposition. Unlike in normal arguments, in debates, each person is allocated a limited amount of time, and the subject of the dispute is often prearranged. The purpose of a debate is to seek a reasoned judgment on a proposition. It is an excellent way of improving one's ability to speak, think critically, analyze, reason, and work with others. Debates discuss controversial issues without descending to insult, emotional appeals, or personal bias. Through debates, one is able to consider more points of view. In any debate, your reasoning and convincing arguments depend on certain qualities. Here are some tips on how to improve them. Tip number 1, matter or content. Matter refers to the facts or evidence upon which your case is based. Matter includes such things as quotes, examples, statistics, and evidence that you can put forward to prove or further your own team's case. You must make sure that the content of your argument is logical and relevant. Tip number 2, method. Method is the structure or organization of your speech and how it fits into your team's case as a whole. Your argument must react and support the dynamics of the debate. Make sure that every speech has a recognizable structure, an introduction, body, conclusion, and in that order. Clearly outline to the audience at the start of your speech what your main points will be. Follow that structure and conclude by highlighting what your speech has achieved. React to the way that the debate is going and make changes if needed to your speech while the speaker is speaking. If you are speaking second, do not merely repeat what the first speaker has said. Tip number 3, style. Style at times is more important than the content. In debates, you must deliver your content in a confident, enthusiastic, and persuasive way. Try to avoid speaking in a monotone by varying your tone, and remember to pause when appropriate. Tip number 4, nonverbal communication. When involved in debates, body language or nonverbal aspects matter greatly. The body language and tonal variation of speakers play a significant role in determining winners and losers. You should use hand gestures, but try to avoid waving your arms around too much. We recommend that you use cue cards rather than sheets of paper for your notes. Waving sheets of paper around tends to be distracting, unlike cards which can fit into your hand. Tip number 5, eye contact. The more you look at the audience, the better. The best way to make this happen is to reduce your reliance on your notes. There is no use in directing your speech at the opposition because you are not trying to convince them. You should always be talking to the audience because that is who you are trying to convince. Maintaining eye contact with the audience is very important, but keep shifting your gaze. No one likes to be stared at. Tip number 6, humor. Where appropriate, humor works well, as it relaxes the audience and makes them more willing to listen to you. Make sure your jokes are relevant, though, as humor may also detract from your speech if it is not appropriate. Tip number 7, the rebuttal. The rebuttal is the response to the other side's arguments. You can't pre-plan what you are going to say, because it depends on what your opposition says first. In order to rebut effectively, debaters must listen to what is being said by the other side and respond to their arguments accordingly. When rebutting, look for flaws in the opposing side's arguments. Arguments can be factually, morally, or logically flawed. They may also be unimportant or irrelevant. In conclusion, debate is an excellent way of improving speaking skills and is particularly helpful in providing experience in developing convincing arguments. With its emphasis on critical thinking, effective communication, analysis, reasoning skills, and teamwork, debate teaches skills that serve individuals well in school and in the workplace. I hope these tips will help you improve your debating skills. Good luck, iLEAP Club members.